Hi, everybody. I am so excited to be sharing this space with my mentor, Beck. How are you today, Beck?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate you giving me your time so we can catch up.
Vice versa. Happy Friday. And a lot of people are watching my journey with wellness and they're seeing you pop up with your vibrant personality, your pink hair. So I just want everyone to know who you are and what you are to me as a coach and what actually is a wellness coach. So, firstly, the first question I want to ask is, what did your life look like um, before this program? You said yes to this program,
Mm,
and what is this program?
100%. Yeah, so life for me was very different to what it is now. I've been a wellness coach within the Health Style Emporium for 2.5 years now. And we've got a beautiful team of about 80 within our direct team,
Amazing.
which is amazing. However, there is 3,000 wellness coaches within the Health Style Emporium globally altogether. And before I said yes to this business, I was working a corporate 9 to 5. I was a project manager for a construction company. And I was someone that really stuck to my comfort zone. I suffer from anxiety and depression, and it would really keep me trapped in my box. I would go to work every day. I would clock my hours. I'd come home super late. I was a new mum to a little baby as well. And so life was just very groundhog. It was the same thing day in, day out. There was no creative outlets.
Mm,
And also, yeah, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my daughter as well. You know, she was in daycare full time from the age of 7 months old. So she literally took her first steps at kindy, which I missed, and to
mm.
this day I only have a photo of that moment, and that's a moment that I will never ever get back in time, and it's very painful to think about. So that was like my life before, yeah, becoming an online wellness coach.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I know that you're so passionate about helping like-minded women. I've noticed. I just wanted to share this as well. Like I was following Beck's health journey, and she's been on a mission to help so many people. And my wife was following you first, and then I followed you, and yeah, it's just so inspiring what you do, and you just continue to show up. So it's so amazing to see what you've done before, and now what you've done now, like where you are now. It's mind-boggling. I sometimes can't even speak just to see someone like yourself. A lot of people always go, oh, I'd love to get out of that 9 to 5, and I want more time with my kids. I don't have any children, but I could only imagine what it'd be look like, taking your daughter to kidney and then you're working 9 to 5, slogging it. I also wanted to share like a little bit, if you'd like to share, like your story in relation, because I know you talked about being a single mom, and then obviously there was some with work and as such.
Yeah, 100%. So when I first started this business, I was married. Um, I had a beautiful home and everything like that. And then a few months into this business, my marriage fell apart, to be completely honest. And my husband one day was just walking out the door with a backpack on his back. And all of a sudden I was a single mum, and a single mum to a 1-year-old. I was working, and I was juggling many hats and juggling my business. However, for me, with this business, without it, I would have literally been in the worst situation, because not only like did he leave, but like he left me with everything. I was paying like insurances, mortgages, car bills,
Wow.
like every single thing I was paying. And it was ridiculous because the bills that I was paying was literally double my wage that I was getting at my part-time job. So my business was amazing for me to fall back on, because not only financially did it help me, it also brought me a beautiful community of like-minded men and women that really supported me. You know, we have so many amazing souls within our community that were just reaching out to
Absolutely.
me saying, hey, do you need help? Yeah, do you need anything? Can I drop some food off? Because it was such an an awful time back then, but I used it as my motivation. I used it to show up and to do more and to be more, especially for my daughter, because I wanted to show her that she could do anything, and that, you know, life isn't just handed to you on a silver platter. Like, it's what you make it. And at the end of the day, the lows really bring the best of the highs out for us. And we gain so much more from the lows than what we do from the highs. And I really wanted to share that with her and just show her that she can do anything.
That's amazing. And like myself, when I was following your journey, I lost my job. I was bullied and harassed. My mental health, I struggled, and you were just so comforting. And I never met you, and I met you virtually, and then we caught up, and then I said yes to this business. So it's so amazing to actually hear your story, because I know I speak so highly of you, and you're my friend now. It's amazing to think what happened 2 months ago to where this is going. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. I think it's going to resonate with a lot of people that have been on the fence and go, what is this wellness coach? What do you do? Why are you so happy? Why do you get this? So I think that breaking the stigma of working online, I think you're a spitting image of working so hard and you get the results you need.
Thank you.
That's okay. So what does life look like now? So you told me a little bit about before. What's happened now? Where are you at now?
Definitely. So I wanted to add with you losing your job, I think that's why we connected so well, because when my husband left, you know, a few months before that, I'd lost my job as a project manager, and I literally was made redundant with a whole heap of other people, and the company shut down. And that's one of the reasons why I said yes to this, is not only to get my time back with my daughter, it's because I literally had no other jobs were going, because at the time when I lost it, it was 2 days before Christmas, and the construction industry shuts for 3 to 4 weeks at Christmas every time, and I knew that I was going to be without work for a very long time. We just bought our first house, and I didn't want to go back to full-time work, so this was an opportunity for me to work online, earn an income whilst you know, not losing time with my daughter Z. And then eventually I found part-time work and did the two together, which was amazing. And what life looks like for me is I have retired my 9 to 5. I haven't worked for someone in about 1.5 years, and I now work for myself. I literally packed up my life, and I now live on the Gold Coast. I live across from the beach, so I get the luxury of going down to the beach and having really slow starts to my morning, and having so much more time abundance.
Yes.
In the way that I dictate how I want to spend my days. And every Thursday, my daughter, she still goes to kindy for her development, but we have days together where it's just her day, and I don't have to ask an employer to take a day off, or I don't have to tell an employer like I can't work Thursdays, because I am my own boss. And on a Thursday, we fully do whatever she wants to do. You know, if she wants to go to the park or a play center or the beach, it's her day to fill up her own cup with whatever she values most. And that's what my life looks like. You know, I'm a coach and a mentor to about 80 different wellness coaches.
That's
and
incredible.
I directly get to impact, you know, people with their health and help them live a more abundant and sustainable lifestyle without restriction or any fad diet. And that wouldn't be possible, and I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't get uncomfortable
Yes.
and said yes to something that scared me. Because make no mistake, I was scared when I said yes to this. I was so scared. You know, I was a corporate girl. I was used to my 9 to 5. I was used to working for someone, and then having, you know, everything thrown at me, and me going, yeah, sure, like I'll be my own boss. And then all of a sudden I'm working for myself. That was really scary, and my anxiety come into play. I had a lot of anxiety attacks, but I just pushed through because I could see the future for me. I don't live in the present, never. I always live in the future, and I'm always thinking, you know, 10 years ahead. And I was thinking, like, what can I make from this? Like, this is what I want. I want more time freedom. You know, I want more financial abundance. I'm not going to get it if I'm sitting at a desk 40 hours a week, having a boss tell me how much I'm worth. So that's why I essentially jumped out, and my life is so fulfilling and rewarding since doing so.
That's amazing. And I have been to your house, and I love seeing the view of the beach, and it's just, it's incredible to hear this. Like, I'm still getting to know you, and it's just, it's awesome to hear it. So like a lot of people, I posted something on Instagram yesterday about, it was like someone riding up a hill, and it was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday's like, yes, we made it to Friday, and weekend's fun, Saturday, Sunday, oh shit, I'm going to go back to work. And I find that what attracted me to you was because I've had so many opportunities, guys, like you know, the wellness guy, do you want to be part of this? Do you want to be part of this? And look, there's nothing wrong with joining a network marketing company. There's nothing, what I love about what we do is it's so pure. Like you are so motivating. Like you're my coach. And when I am struggling, you support me. When I was in the mental health unit, I had all your team like inbox me. I've never met them. And they said, Brodie, do you need anything? Just like you were saying with the food, people were asking what you need to get through and supporting my wife. So it's not just the money or time. It's such an amazing community. So that's the next question. What do you love about this business? Like compared to working a normal 9-to-5 job or other jobs you've had in the past?
Yeah, definitely. For me, it's you directly get out what you put in. And
Yes.
so you work a lot harder, and I'm not gonna lie, you work really hard, but the joy is that you work for yourself. So you're directly seeing the results, and no one's taking those results from you. It's not like you're getting some sort of like cut, or you're getting some sort of like percentage. Like you are getting those results for yourself. And the beauty about what we do in the industry that we are in is that we get to tap into residual income. And so for me, when I was going through my divorce, I took a month off because I had to get all my affairs in order. I had to get my mental health in order. I was a mess, and I took a month off, and my pay did not falter for that month. It stayed the exact same, even though I did not a single thing. But that's because I residually had been building on my team. I'd been building on my clientele in the past, and we get paid on what we do in the past, which is what I love the most. So the fact that you get out what you put in, and also you're making a difference in people's lives. Like
Yes.
we are wellness coaches, so we're looking after people's wellness. And that in itself is amazing. Having such a beautiful clientele and a beautiful team of people that you can really work alongside and make a difference in their life. Like I know my clients, like kids' names, I know their dogs' names, I know where they live, you know, I get to send them gifts, and I get to reward my team when they hit little milestones and stuff. And I don't know what other industry you can do that, you know, without being a boss and without having all these overheads, because traditional business is not where it's at to succeed. You know, we work online through our phones or our laptops, and we can take this anywhere. We can take this globally. And so the
Incredible.
Convenience of having that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And you've been doing this program for just under, or just a bit over 3 years?
Just under 3 years.
Just
Yeah,
under
so
three
just under
years.
3 years of being a coach for, yeah.
And if people wanted to join our team, like what advice would you give them? Like, because obviously you didn't just start off with 80 clients. It's incredible. I know how hard you work. And even guys, when I try message back, I'm like, oh, I know she's online, but I know how busy she is. She's just so fair. Like she really just wants the best for you. But I just want to say this quote as well before I forget it. And Beck shared this to me as well, is we get grossly underpaid for a little while, and then we get grossly overpaid for what we do, because we literally care about people. We're giving people a variety of health program that would be thousands and thousands. We give it to for free for 4 years. Like it's bananas. It really is.
100%, definitely. So for anyone that are wanting to get involved, first of all, they need to contact you, and we can organize a 3-way chat with them. We can both introduce ourselves and see if they'd be a good fit for us. But also just do it. Like my biggest tip of advice is to just do it. For me, I was in my own way. I doubted myself. Like I said, I loved my comfort zone. I had an array of mental health issues. I really let them consume me and stop me. And looking back, I really wish I would have said yes sooner, because I would have had something to fall back on that would have been greater back then. But that's okay. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. But just do it. Like get out of your own way and just do it.
Amazing. Get out of your head, like, and in your heart, you know. And I'm hearing, like, if you guys see my stories on Tuesdays where we're dancing, we're crazy, and there's other men in the team, but like Beck just brings this persona, this she's got this energy about her that you just want to show up. Like I literally got out of mental health unit and I said, Beck, I need to do this. How can we do it? And she's like, done, let's do it. Like there's no company that I've worked for. I've worked in mental health, Queensland Health, and same with Beck, like worked in that high level. They don't go after 2 months, oh, hey, Beck, how's Z going? Or how are you going? Do you need support? Take some time off. This company does this. And I've only been in the company, I think, just over a month. And the amount of support I'm getting, you can hear my passion in my voice, the anxiety of asking my mental questions, even though I talk to it on a day-to-day basis. It's just, yeah, seriously, guys, as Beck said, seriously, get out of your comfort zone because, yeah, you can stay at a 9-to-5 job, do it for 40 years, but if you want to have more time, and that's a big thing for me for Steph and like my friends, like you've seen Beck and she's on a health journey. It's not just a fad thing. She's been doing this for 2.5 years. And then what she put out in the world, someone saw. And just like me, she saw my mental health content and she said, you'd be a great fit. And I said, no. I think I know what this is. I've been told like this, and honestly, it's not. It's the best thing, and I'm so grateful for Beck. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of your team and really impacting people's lives.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. And like we said, if this resonates with anyone, reach out, send us a message, send Brodie a message, and we can chat more and answer your questions and go from there.
Thank you so much, Beck. Have a lovely weekend. I know you deserve it, and enjoy.
See you.